Hey, food enthusiasts! Welcome back to Kitchen Canvas Cuisine. Today, we're diving into the world of flavor with a guide on how to make incredibly tasty and flavorful chicken karahi. In the context of the curry, a chicken karahi is a tomato and ginger-based, thick masala curry that is thought to originate from the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa region of Pakistan. The original, authentic method of making it is a very specific one. As a general rule, karahis are made from a base of ginger, garlic, and tomatoes and also contain fresh green chilies, julienne-cut raw ginger, and coriander. The recipe and instructions I'm sharing with you today is for the real-deal chicken karahi. No bulking up with onions, everything is fresh, crisp and simple. I want to break down everything to you before proceeding on to the recipe, because if you can't already tell, I'm insane about getting karahis right. The main components of a karahi. Just to lay this straight before we proceed with more information, this is what a karahi consists of. 1. Your meat. This could be lamb, mutton, beef, fish, etc. 1. For this we're using chicken. 1. In terms of what kind of chicken to get, any bone-in medium chicken will suffice. 1. In this recipe, I've used a rather small chicken which was only 550 grams in total weight. 1. If your chicken weighs more, please do make adjustments for the quantities of tomatoes, spices and oil. 2. Fresh ginger. This is a very defining component of any karahi. 2. We use ginger in both the curry gravy as well as in the garnish in its raw form. 2. Ginger is a very prominent flavor of a karahi, so this is not something to skimp on. Use a heavy hand with this. 3. Fresh garlic. Another important component of the karahi, however, its flavor does take a backseat in comparison to its aforementioned brother, ginger. 3. Use a heavy hand with this too. We use quite a lot of garlic in karahis to help bulk up the masala since there aren't any onions in here. 4. Fresh tomatoes. A karahi is a tomato-based curry. 4. The original, traditional recipe does not contain onions. 4. I will repeat this again, and again and again, onions have been added into mainstream karahis for the sole reason that it bulks up the masala on the cheap. 4. My recipe doesn't use onions because quite frankly I'm a karahi purist and if it contains onions, it ain't a karahi to me. 5. Fresh green chili plus coriander adds another fresh flavor element to the karahi, playing into the natural, crisp flavors of karahis and also adds a wonderful fragrance. 6. Spices. The spices in a karahi are rather simple. 6. This allows the natural flavors of the tomatoes, ginger, garlic, etc. all to shine. How to make chicken karahi. The following is a basic outline of what we do to make a real, authentic chicken karahi. Don't worry, there are more detailed instructions and exact quantities at the end. 1. We start by frying the chicken in a generous amount of oil. 1. We can't really get away from the oil here, sorry. 2. We then add in a lot of minced ginger and garlic. 2. Fresh ginger and garlic is key here. 2. Remember I said karahis have a huge emphasis on fragrance and natural flavors. These two ingredients are a major component of that. 2. We want to fry these just enough for the raw smell to go away. Under no circumstances should you allow this to burn because it will taint the flavor of the karahi. 3. We then go ahead and add all our tomatoes and spices. 3. The tomatoes will release tons of moisture and will break down into a beautifully jammy, thick gravy that will coat the chicken. 4. We allow this mix to cook on high, stirring as needed to make sure it doesn't catch at the bottom of the pan. 4. We don't put the lid on because we are concentrating the flavor. 4. If we put the lid on, we won't get that true karahi look or flavor because we will be containing the moisture in our pan, not allowing the flavors to concentrate. 4. The result will be a boiled, steamed chicken that looks more like a red chicken shorba and will likely break, flake. 5. At about the 15-20 minute mark, the gravy will have thickened nicely, the oil will be separating around the edges, the chicken will be cooked and things will be looking almost done. 5. At this point, you can add the chopped coriander and chilies, turn the heat to low and allow everything to simmer together again without the lid. 5. It can simmer for 5 minutes at this point. 6. It's all ready. Now you can garnish with your slices of ginger and serve as you please. By following these steps, you can create a flavorful and succulent chicken karahi that will satisfy your taste buds and impress your guests. Enjoy your delicious meal. Thank you so much for joining me in today's culinary adventure. If you enjoyed this flavorful chicken recipe and want more mouth-watering dishes, don't forget to subscribe to Kitchen Canvas Cuisine. Hit the bell icon to stay notified and be the first to explore new recipes, cooking tips, and culinary inspiration. Your support means the world to me, and I can't wait to continue this delicious journey together. Until next time, happy cooking and bon appétit!